clear that we must find an African solution on our problems, and that this can only be found in African unity. Divided, we are weak. United, Africa could become one of the greatest forces for good in the world. My dear lovely family, Togo is going to join the Alliance of Sahel States. By joining the Alliance of Sahel States, Togo could offer its coast access to these Sahelian nations, strengthening their economies while bolstering its own influence in the region. My dear lovely family, you remember that when these countries stand against invasion of ECOWAS to Niger, ECOWAS sanctioned these countries by closing ports and denying access of several ports from ECOWAS countries. Later on, these countries decided to form the alliance. The things that now is growing. You remember, even BRICS started by few countries, the same to Sahelian countries, started by 3 countries, but we have seen almost now 2 other countries shown interest to join this alliance. You remember Chad has shown the interest, and right now it is about Togo. And if Togo will join, I think this will be good for these countries to have access to the Atlantic Ocean, where these countries will be easy for them to export and import goods through the Lomé port. You know, we have been saying this many times that Africans, we need to work together. We need to unite. We need to find an organization that will bring all of us together. Yes, we have African Union, but it looks like African Union has not done much the people expected. Yes, we have these region bodies. Some of them have been claiming that they are being used by the foreign powers. For instance, to remember these countries to withdraw from ECOWAS, it is because of ECOWAS being manipulated by France, and that's why these countries decided to withdraw themselves from ECOWAS. So they have decided to come up their own alliance, and already they have succeeded to have their own flag. They have their own joint force, military joint force. They have their own army. It means they have their own passports, and of course, they have been allowing free movement of people and goods within the region. So they are moving in the right direction. And soon they are going to come up with a single currency. So this will make this alliance very powerful. And of course, recently, you remember that Captain Ibrahim Traore invited other African countries to join the Alliance of Sahel States. It's not about division, or it's not about boycotting ECOWAS. It is about self-determination and total independence. Within the Alliance of Sahel States, what they seek is total independence, not to be dictated by the Western power or their former colonies. What they want is total independence. And already we have seen these countries now, they control their resources, they control their minerals, and right now, and of course I will share this later on, that Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger have a lot of reserve of gold, and other gold will be sold out and others will be backing the currency in these countries. Those are just achievements. These countries, they have decided to take another path. We cannot depend on others for too long, as long as we have capacities to do what is good and right for us. Right now, Burkina Faso is feeding itself. We have seen Captain Ibrahim Traore making sure that the people of Burkina Faso are going to produce enough food by providing agricultural equipment and other tractors and something like that. We have seen it. But all in all, what these countries are seeking is total independence. We have been fed by others for too long. The time has come to say we have grown enough to feed ourselves. Let us prepare another environment for the coming generation, so that the coming generation will enjoy what we have done as the people of Africa. Up to that, my dear lovely family, let us preach love. Let us preach unity. Let us preach working together. Let us unite. Our unity is our salvation. Without uniting, Africa will not be respected. And that's why I listened to you heard about Trump, don't know about Lesotho. Why? Because is a small country, but if we are so united as Africa, I think Trump can mention Africa instead of mentioning Lesotho. This is the time for Africans to come together, to unite. So let us, other African countries, join the Alliance of Sahel States. This is our struggle. This is our self-determination. Thank you.